Hello, I am Pascal Abuya, and I would like to do a book review of the book Rich Dads Retire Young, Retire Rich. So the book is written by Robert Kiyosaki. The book is right here. You can get yourself a copy. And the book majorly focuses on well success achievement. So in this specific book, Robert Kiyosaki has written a series of books with the title Rich Dad Poor Dad. Now, in this specific book, Robert explains how he came from having to work every single day of his life to retiring and having money work for him every single day of his life over the course of 9 years, just 9 years. So, some basic principles. You see, in 1985, Robert Kiyosaki began with nothing, but in 1994, him and his wife were able to retire financially free, meaning their income and their expenses balanced off, leaving them with a lot of money to invest, basically. That is what Robert Kiyosaki, refers to as financial freedom in this book. So the book majorly has, the same old characters in his previous books, which are his rich dad, which is his best friend's dad, and his poor dad, which is his biological dad, and he himself and his wife being Robert Kiyosaki and Kim Kiyosaki. So retiring young and retiring rich. From my point of view and from what I got from the book, it's all about leverage. See, normal 95% people work every single day with the ratio of 1 to 1, meaning they work as an individual where the effort gets them the money and the effort pays the one person. So, which is a good way to live. I mean, if that's what you want as a person, as an individual. But if your aim in life is to be successful and rich generally, then you need to understand the leverage of money and debt. See, Robert was able to borrow loans from banks and purchase real estate properties, which he used to raise his income, monthly income, to a certain level where he was able to retire and have the money work for him instead of him working for the money, which is what happens in daily life. So basically, you need to have a plan. As it states in the book, a plan is the difference between you and your dreams. A plan is the bridge between you and your dreams. Picture flowing waters. You standing on one side and your dream standing on the other side. So the plan is going to get you from where you are to your dreams. Secondly, you also need to have a certain amount of effort. I mean, everything in life, everything you require, if you want to move from one point to another, you have to put a certain amount of effort. That's what it means. And then there is also the concept of generosity. Most people work and employ as little people as they can and aim at all the profits they get coming to them, which is fine. I mean, it could get you rich, but it's not being generous enough. I mean, if you were to focus and be rich as possibly can be, you need to apply the concept of generosity, meaning your ratios need to be as high as 1 to 500. I mean, one boss having 500 employees working back to one, get income for themselves, and two, generate income for you. And then, as an individual, you need to know the order. If you have a business, you need to know the order of who gets paid first and who gets paid last. And then you need to understand that leverage is everything. Leverage in knowledge, leverage in finance, leverage is everything. The difference between a poor person and a rich person is the mindset. As a rich person, the one thing you need to do, the one fundamental concept you need to understand in your journey is opening up your reality and opening up your mind. I mean, everything is possible if you say it is possible. So what you put your mind in, you need to speak the words of success and imagine it happening to you, then work towards it in bits. Put in a little bit of effort every single day and accept the results that come every single day also, and then have a bigger picture. That one thing that you want to achieve and have it detailed. In the book, Robert had a rich dad who used to tell him all these fundamental concepts of being rich, because the guy himself was rich and started from nothing. So the point here is you need to understand and you need to have a mentor, someone who you can constantly have knowledge from, and you also need to have someone who you see the bad example from, and then you know that is what I should not do and this is what I should do to achieve what I want. And finally, think it's considerate that every human being has to have a certain amount of faith in whatever they want to achieve. So in whatever you want to achieve, you need to have the belief that it will happen eventually, no matter how long it takes. Robert Kiyosaki only took 9 years to move from working every day to, the beginning of his actual life. The whole point of retiring young and retiring rich is to have enough time to pursue all the dreams and all the goals that you have ever wanted in life. Instead of having a 9 to 5 job where you work every single day and you don't have enough time for enough time to be yourself and be creative. So if you read this book, I advise you to get it. It is, according to my ratings, I would give it a 9 out of 10 because it is a very financially educative book, and generally life-wise it has a lot of principles that you can use. And yeah, I think that's it for me. So thank you guys for listening. And yeah, I hope you read the book and get to know more about it. But basically,